Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Fiber Doctor. Today, I've got the 12-way wedge on because I'm going to try a few things when I split the pine that I got picked up free. So I'm going to experiment with wedge height so I can see what size pieces come off the bottom when I raise it up, because this wedge sits a little bit lower than the 4-way. So I'm going to practice with that. I got a bunch of small little sticks or limb woods or from the tips of the trees. So it was free. So I'm going to see how much wood I can get out of this. So let's get to it. Running this 12-way wedge brings up a good question. Is the 12-way wedge worth it? Yes and no. If you could just let the pieces fall off the end and then pick it up later, definitely worth it. If you have a conveyor to load up a trailer or something as you go, definitely worth it. But if you got to pull the pieces off, chuck them into the truck like I did at the same time, not so much. But you save on the resplit time, so it might be worth it there too. So there's no resplit time, really, except for a few, and odds and ends that come off the side, the top or the upper half of the wedge. You might get some pieces that flick off and don't split fully, so you're going to need it there. But overall, not too bad. I'll show you the debris it made. That much debris from nearly a half cord of wood. It's got to be close to half a cord, maybe just under. So yeah, overall not too bad. The Wolfe Ridge 28C is running like a champ. Auto cycle is performing as it should, so it's adjusted perfect. Hydraulic fluid temp or oil temp, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So it didn't get hot enough to kick in the fan today. So yeah, not too bad for, I had to take a break there in the middle of that. But yeah, overall not bad. I love using the wedge, the 12-way wedge. I just, in a woodyard situation, I'd like to have a conveyor to load the truck so I wouldn't have to, pick up the mess of that, and I can separate the debris from the wood. I just have to clean up, the splinters and the shearing. That's all separated from the wood, so I definitely see a conveyor happening for me sooner than maybe a dump trailer or conveyor. I don't know which one will come first. So I could use the conveyor to load the truck and then wheelbarrow it over to where it gets stacked. So that conveyor might happen first because they're about the same price. $7,500 for the FC 16 Wolfe Ridge conveyor, and like $6,500, $7,000 for a homeowner 7,000 pound dump trailer. Some people say get the 10,000 pounder. I'm like, why? That's a couple extra grand, $3,000-$4,000 more. My truck is not rated to pull it for another. There's some people think, oh, your truck, you could just pull less. I'm like, yeah, how many people actually do that? Then the trailer weighs more, if it's a 10,000 pounder, so it takes away from, my truck is rated for 7,000 pounds towing, even though it's a V8. I think it's got the trailer package, 4.8. If I had the 5.3, it could easily be a 10,000 pound towing capacity, but I'm not going to push it, so. But back to the question. 12-way wedge, worth it? Go for it if you think that's the one for you. It's a toss-up between that and the box wedge in the size wood I was working with. Even in the small stuff, you have the wedge height right, it works out just fine. In that 6-8 inch stuff, it works just fine. So I don't have any of that left because I just split it all at the pines. So I won't know how the 12-way wedge works till I can get back into smaller hardwood logs. So yeah, definitely go get the 12-way wedge if it's for you. So till next time, folks, take care, get out there, do something, have fun doing it.